Hey, perfect. It's just 7. Perfect. Okay. So, now this is my first time doing 2 things at once, so bear with me just a sec. Okay. So, welcome to this evening's breathwork session. I actually way prefer smaller groups, so this is nice. So, we're just going to do about 40 minutes. I'm not going to go into a big, long spiel about all the benefits of breathwork, or, we're not doing a really intense session. This is about relaxing and switching your body off completely and seeing what it's like to switch off your brain by focusing on your breath. So I know you had said you tried breathwork before. Was it more like intense?
It was something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was that intense, but I think I'm not giving it.
Okay. Did you find it hard?
There were moments where it was calm, and there were moments where my brain was bouncing.
Okay.
So
Was it fast breathing or slow?
slow.
Okay. And have you done breathwork before?
Yeah.
Yeah? What sort of breathwork?
Not intense at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a breathwork class?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've done breathwork before. Okay, so everyone that's joining this evening, we will be doing a mixture of 2 breathing patterns. And these breathing patterns, the whole point of them is that we are getting your body out of fight or flight mode and into that rest and digest mode, which is what we need, what we all need. Everyone's a bit stressed, and it's not only stress, but also uncertainty, and nobody deals very well with uncertainty. So we can use the breath to shift the nervous system out of fight or flight mode. Sorry to anyone online that doesn't have the nice smells. But just if you are online, just make sure you have a really nice space. We'll be doing this lying down. We'll all be lying down. You're welcome to do it sitting up if you want, but it's better to relax when you're lying down. You've got 2 options. You can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, or you can breathe in and out through the mouth. What I'd ask you to do is just try the breathing pattern and see what feels good for you, because I'm doing my breath work. I'm training up other facilitators at the moment, and they keep asking me, is it like this? Is this the exact way to do it? I was like, well, this is the pattern, but really what you're teaching people is what feels good to me, so that you're helping with the awareness. If you're trying to keep up with me in this specific way, breathe exactly in and out when I'm breathing, you're actually doing the opposite of listening to your body. You're being counterproductive. So I'll show you the pattern, and that's why this class is so easy, because it's just a very simple pattern. And once you know it, then you'll try, okay, I'll try breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. Yeah, that feels good. Let me try breathing in through my mouth. Oh, that feels better. Let me do that. And you can always switch back. There's no right or wrong. It's only up here in your head that will think you're doing wrong. There's no wrong. Okay. So now for the class, because there's people online, I will be breathing in and out through my mouth, otherwise they won't be able to hear the breath. But what we'll be doing is we're going to start off with long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose. And I want you to make the noise. At the start, you're going to feel embarrassed to do it. When you create a bit of restriction behind your, or not behind your, with your throat, it helps with stress and anxiety, and it helps activate your vagus nerve, which switches you into that parasympathetic rest and digest mode. So you can at the start, and you probably will, but I would definitely encourage you to try. It will release more stress in your body. And then in the middle, and again, if you want to breathe in and out through your mouth, but the breaths will be really slow. So if you're breathing in through your mouth, you're kind of creating a little bit of restriction with your lips rather than, okay, nice and slow. I will be making sound the whole way through to encourage you to make it. Also, the music will be much louder, so don't worry about anyone else. In the middle of the session, we're going to add in 2 inhales and a sigh. So it'll be, or if you're doing with your mouth, that's it. It's easy. And if you forget, you just listen to me. I will be giving you some cues, but I will be making the sound, and online will be able to hear me as well. And then in the middle, we'll do a couple of breath holds, okay? The breath holds are just inhale. They're a bit more powerful than the breath we'll be doing, either through the nose or the mouth, which I'll remind you of again. You're just holding on, and you will. You'll be fine. But the thing with, again, listening to your body is that you don't try to beat me or match me. If your body is getting that, is giving you that signal, need to let go, let go. This is all about internal listening to my own body. And if the breath holds don't feel good at all, don't do them. And just relax until we've let go, and just let go. So that's all, really. We'll start off with a nice slow deep breaths. But at the start, first few minutes, we'll do a nice body scan. You don't need to do anything. I'm going to turn off the light and make it darker. And that's all. If you want to ask me anything in the middle, or you want me to come over, just everyone's eyes will be closed. So come over and I'll have a look. And that's all. Apart from that, just enjoy. Okay, so you can lie back and get comfortable. And I'll turn up the music a little bit. And again, starting off, we will not be doing any breathing practice. We'll just be completely relaxing. I'm just going to change the music before I change the lights. Okay. So all I want you to do starting off is close down your eyes, make sure you're fully comfortable. And all we're going to do at the start is bring some awareness into your body. And awareness just means noticing or bringing attention to. And you don't try to change anything. You're just noticing. So starting off, the 2 questions that I'm going to ask you, that you're going to ask yourself, is, how am I feeling in my mind? Do you notice that your head is spinning, racing, worrying, thinking about your to-do list? And if it is, just notice that. Because at the end, you're going to feel very different in your mind. And then just ask, how am I feeling in my body? Just noticing if you have a lot of energy running through your body, a lot of adrenaline. Or if you're feeling really tired, heavy, just noticing. And again, you're going to feel very different from start to finish. So it's nice to just notice at the start how you're feeling in your mind and your body. And we're going to take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths. No breath work yet, just literally to make some space in your body energetically before we even start. And this breath can be in through the nose and out through the mouth slow. So when you're ready, breathing in. And let it go. Good. And again, breathing in, deep, full breath. Let go of your shoulders. Good. And again, breathing in. Letting go, drop your shoulders, your jaw, let go of any weight in your body. Good. We're going to do 2 more. And every time you exhale, just want you to let go of a little more weight, a little more energy, a little heaviness. Just try and imagine that you are falling into the surface you're on. Breathing in through the nose. Let go, drop everything. Good. One more. Letting go. Noticing your body starting to relax just a little bit. And so we'll set a little intention here. How you'd like to feel, whether that's in your mind or in your body as we move through this session. Maybe you want to let go of something. Maybe you want to invite some energy into your body. Maybe you're feeling tired and you need a boost of energy. Maybe you just want to be kinder to yourself. Maybe you just want to let go of the world and what's been going on and the news, social media. So bring that intention really sharply into your focus. How do you want to feel after this session? What do you want to let go of? Energetically, how do you want to feel? Lighter, carrying less weight. And I'll give you your reminder of your intention as we move through the session. So we're going to start the breathing practice. Now you can start breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then if you want to practice swapping over, you can breathe in and out through the mouth. Just use this as an opportunity to explore. So breathing in through the nose all the way up to the head. And letting go. Nice and slow to start off. Good, that's really nice. Keep going. What I want you to do is pay attention to how this breath feels in your own body. Good, that looks really nice. So the whole point of breathwork is to listen to your own body, to try out the breathing technique, to see what feels good to you, and then you adjust it. Your body will find a really nice natural rhythm if you allow it. Good, that's lovely. Keep going. And you will find that naturally you feel a bit more comfortable to let a bit of that noise out, that kind of ocean sound, that constriction with your throat. Good. Good, that's really nice. So I'm going to help you a little bit with the connection of your breath. So now that you know what it's like to take full deep breaths, I can see your stomach's rising. That's a really good sign of diaphragmatic breathing, where the breath has come away from your chest and down into your belly. So what you can do is when you get to the top of your inhale, you're going to let go straight away. And then when you get to the bottom, you're going to breathe in straight away again. So what we're doing here is removing the pause between the inhale and the exhale. So that means that the inhale is connected to the exhale, and the exhale goes straight in to the inhale. And that's how we create a really nice circular breathing pattern. And that helps pick up our energy, any low vibration frequencies, and lift them up into higher vibrations. And you'll notice that your breaths are getting longer on the inhale and the exhale. And that your body is relaxing into it. It's like your body is almost taking control over the breath. Good, that's really nice. And so what you can do now that you have the connection with your breath and there's a nice circular breathing pattern going, is I want you to visualize wrapping yourself in a cocoon, in a bubble. So every time you breathe in, I want you to visualize starting that cocoon, wrapping it from your toes all the way up to the top of your head. And then when you exhale, it's going behind your head all the way down the back of your body to the backs of your heels. And then when you breathe in again, it's coming around the front of your feet and all the way up the front of your body. So you're wrapping yourself in a cocoon. So visualize a color, maybe it's white, maybe it's yellow, maybe it's orange. Visualize your intention, the energy of your intention, and wrap yourself in this bubble, in this cocoon. Good. 3 more breaths, and then we're going to go into one of those inhale holds. Good, that looks really good. Good. And on your next exhale, just relax at the bottom. And we're going to get ready to take an inhale hold. Now you can do this in through your nose or in through your mouth. And we're holding at the top. And remember that you let go whenever your body tells you to let go. And don't hold on any longer than I've said after I've said let go. So breathing in through your nose or mouth. Holding on here. Now what I want you to do in this breath hold is firstly just notice how this feels in your body. And I want you to notice if you feel any sensitivity in your body. So if you're noticing that there's any emotion, any tightness, any heaviness, and if there is, I want you to release some of it on your exhale. We're going to do a 5-second slow exhale. 3, 2, 1, slow. And relax at the bottom. Few normal breaths, reminding that your body that it's safe, that you're in control of your breath, you're in control of your mind, you're in control of your energy. So we're going to go again for another deep inhale. Hold a little bit longer this time. When you're ready, breathing in. Holding on. And again, drop into your chest, your heart space, your tummy. Is there any emotion niggling there? Any vibrations, anything that you've been pushing down? Fear, anxiety, stress, judgment, insecurities, frustrations. Just notice. You might not even know what it is. Just notice that there's a feeling there. And if it's something that's been bringing you down, that's been impacting your energy, then we're going to release it and we're going to do a really big deflate on the next exhale. So you don't need to control your next exhale. Just bring your attention to that feeling, that sensation that you want to get rid of. And we're going to let go in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Few normal breaths at the bottom. If you've gotten distracted, carried away, feel a little bit stressed after that breath hold, just bring your attention to your belly. Notice that your belly is rising as you breathe in, falling as you exhale. So we're going to do one more breath hold. This time you're inviting energy in. So we've just cleared some space with those breath holds. This one is about inviting energy in. So this one is about inhaling an energy, the energy of your intention. How do you feel when you're more present, when you're more confident, when you're more relaxed, whatever your intention was? See yourself clearly. How does your skin look? How do you carry yourself? That's what you're breathing in. So when you're ready, breathing in that energy of your intention. Holding on and just noticing how that feels in your body. Spread that energy, that positive energy, that high vibration frequency all around your body. Enjoy that breath hold. Enjoy that energy that you've created. Good. Visualize yourself again. How you hold yourself, how you carry yourself, how you handle scenarios, situations when you're in this energy of your intention. 5-second exhale. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Breathe at the bottom. Slow down. Normal breathing. Good. Really nice. So the next breathing pattern we're going to go into is that 2 inhales and an exhale. So if you breathe too much on the first inhale, you will find that you'll get a little bit stuck on the second exhale. So it might take a couple of breaths for you to figure it out, but I'll make the sound for you so you can listen and then we'll go together. So it's going to be like this. So it's 2 shorter inhales and you'll find a rhythm and you'll be able to take deeper inhales then. Okay, so let's get ready to start. Good, and again, just find your own nice natural rhythm. Now, if you want the breath to be a little bit more powerful, you can breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Try it, and if you don't like it, you can breathe in through the nose. Sometimes this one is a little bit better when you're breathing in through the mouth. And then fully let go on that exhale. Make it as long and slow as you can. Good, that's really good. And as you get more confident with the breath, you can take fuller, deeper inhales. Visualize that breath moving from your feet to your belly, to the top of your head. And then slow, 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 slow exhale. Try and make your exhale as long and slow as you can. Breathe all the way down to your feet. Blow away any worries, any heavy energies, any negative thoughts. Let it go. Blow it all the way out through your mouth, out of your body. Good. Looks really good. Good. Nice. So next couple of exhales, see if you can make that exhale just 1 or 2 seconds longer. And I want you to actually visualize your worries, your stressors, negative inner critic, anything that doesn't deserve space in your body anymore. Just blow it away into space that you're in. And that goes for your mind as well. If you're noticing that you still are getting distracted or any negative thoughts are coming in or worries, blow them out of your head. And you should start to feel your body lightening up, space being created in your brain. And then you can invite even more breath into the space that you're creating. Good. You're doing really well. That looks really good. And try and listen to your body the next few breaths. Is it telling you to breathe a bit deeper? Is it telling you to breathe a bit faster, a bit slower? Just try and see what your body might be telling you, what might feel just a little bit better for you. Or maybe where you're at is just right. And again, I want you to do a little search all through your body and just notice, is there anywhere in your body that is saying, here, pay attention to me here. Now that could be your heart space. Maybe you've been pushing down emotions, trying to pretend that everything's okay, putting on a brave face, whether that's at work or with your friends, with your family. Just notice if there's any little vibration of emotion and allow it to come to the surface. And then let it go. Just breathe it out. You might feel a little blockage in your throat. Sometimes when we have emotion, it rises up and you kind of feel tightness in our throat. That's when you can make that ocean sound and clear it a bit. Few more breaths and then we're going to go back into those inhale holds. You're doing really well. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your chest. Every nook and cranny of your body, you just want to see does heaviness need to be released? A little tension. Good, well done. Okay, so at your next exhale, relax at the bottom and just take a little breather before we go back into those breath holds. So we're going to do a little bit longer since I've been seeing how you've been breathing, going to push it a little bit longer. Now, if it doesn't feel good, again, you let go. These ones, I just want you to enjoy these breath holds. You've created space, you've invited some energy in. Let's just enjoy the feeling that you create in your body with these breath holds. Now, if you want to get even more breath in, you can breathe in through the mouth as you're breathing in on the inhale. So when you're ready, breathing in. Hold non-stop. And I want you to make sure your lips are nice and tight. And I want you to smile. Smile, smile, smile. Don't worry, the breath won't go. Just smile. Enjoy that feeling of smiling. Everything is okay. You're creating positive feedback in your brain, in your body. Everything's good. Everything's working out as it should. Just enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And when your body says, I've enough, listen to it and let go. And done. You can take a rest at the bottom when you've let go. If you're still holding on, we're going to let go nice and slow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, and relax at the bottom. And a few normal breaths at the bottom again. And we're going to do the same thing again. You're going to be breathing in. I want you to smile just for a couple of seconds, and then you can let go of the smile if you want. So when you're ready again, let's breathe in. Hold on, smile. Smile, smile, smile. And enjoy the feeling that you're creating in your body. Relaxing your nervous system, teaching your body safety, teaching your body how to relax just by focusing on your breath. And this time I want you to let go in your own time. Listen to your body and see, oh, I can hold on a little bit more, or no, I need to let go. And you let go and then just relax at the bottom. And then again, take a couple of normal breaths in through your nose when you get to the bottom. And then we're going to go back to that first breathing pattern, just a nice, slow, circular breathing pattern. And again, in through the nose or the mouth, it's up to you. So when you're ready, we're going to go back to that slow breathing pattern. Good. And again, keeping the inhale and the exhale connected. And bring that cocoon back, that bubble. And wrap yourself in the bubble. And every inhale, you're wrapping the front of your body. And every exhale, you're blowing and wrapping it around the back. Good. You'll notice that there's not really much effort involved now. You have a nice rhythm for yourself. Your breaths are connected. Your inhale, your exhale. You're in your body. You're out of your mind. And you're in your bubble. Nothing can reach you in this bubble. No more stress or worry can get in. Any stress, worry, negative and anxious thoughts, they just bounce off the bubble. They can't get in. Good. And if you still feel a little heaviness or a little tightness or a little tension, if you feel that there is some still there in your body, just again visualize blowing it out, releasing it from your body. And if you feel balanced, lighter, just keep breathing that in. So more balance, more lightness, more freedom from your mind and your body. Few more breaths, and then we're going to go back into one last round of breath holds. So see if you can get a little bit more air, a little bit fuller and deeper without it feeling constricted. So just see if you can bring a bit more in. 3 more full deep breaths. And we're going to go straight into 3 last deep inhale holds. So let's breathe in. And hold. I'm not going to say anything in this breath hold, just enjoy. I'm going to do 2 more. And again, I won't say anything in these breath holds, just enjoy. Okay, breathing in. Letting go. We're just going to do one last deep inhale hold. So just recover here for a couple of breaths, and we're just going to go for one more. And then at the end of this breath hold, you're going to just lie in complete silence and no effort. So you don't need to breathe and do anything after this exhale. Last inhale, hold. Hold on. And at the end of this breath hold, I just want you to completely let go of everything. And then you just rest at the bottom. And let go. And just rest there. Breathe normally. And what we want to do now is we want to hold on to this energy, this relaxing, calm energy that you've created in your bubble. So we're going to bring a little awareness back into the body, but very slowly and gently. Because if you try to wake up fast or jolt, you will completely interrupt this energy and you will go straight back into that fight or flight mode. So just gently notice your breath. Bring your attention to the base of your nostrils. Notice the airflow there. Maybe press your fingers against your body just to bring some awareness back, some movement back. And what you can do is you can open your eyes if you want, but don't move your body. So you can just bring awareness back into your body by opening your eyes, but not moving just yet. And just notice how you feel in your body now and in your mind now versus the start. And then in your own time, slowly and gently, you can start to sit up when you're ready. But again, really slowly, otherwise you will interrupt the energy. And you want to have a good sleep tonight, and keeping this energy and bringing it with you will help to do that. And then anyone that's online, you can just lie there for a couple of more minutes. I'm going to end the session, but thank you for joining, and take your time in sitting up as well.